Alright, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do this cool zoom out transition. So this is how it looks like. Yeah, it's basically just a basic zoom out and a little bit of turbulent displace. Okay, so step one is going to be to put your cursor right here around like, I don't know, I'd say like 20 frames back and just add a keyframe for scale. And then right here, you're just gonna, at the end of your clip, you're just gonna add another keyframe and just scale it in all the way to like 640. And zoom it in hard. And press both and then easy ease them. So it should look something like this. So you're gonna see it look kind of weird, and that's just because there's no like motion blur. So you're just gonna add some motion blur right here, and it should look like this. Now again, you're gonna put your graph something like, you're gonna make your graph look like this. And at the end, it's gonna look something like this. Okay, so it looks a little bit good like this, but one thing you really want to do is just take this keyframe and maybe like bring it like 1 or 2 frames back, and then just play it back. This is just so like the whole clip has like motion blur in it. And you also want to crank this up a little bit more, maybe to like maybe like 1,000. So it looks like this. Now step 2 is to go on your other clip and basically do the whole opposite. So you're gonna press scale and bring this like 10 frames in front, and then in the beginning you're just gonna zoom it back all the way to something like, I don't know, -40 or something. Now what you want to do is add a motion tile. The motion tile is basically gonna get rid of this black spot right here. So just set it to something like 400 for the output width and output height, and it's gonna look something like this. And now that that's done, it should look something like this. Yeah, that looks really weird because we didn't add enough motion tile. So you might want to crank this up to something like 800. Now keep it like that. Now grab both of the keyframes and press F9 and make a graph that looks a little bit like this. So now when you play it, it should look something like this. So yeah, that looks kind of weird because we didn't add motion blur to this first clip. And what you want to do is just check this little bar right here, and when you play, it should look something like this. So now even that looks kind of weird because in the beginning there's not that much motion blur. So what you want to do is just grab this, bring it like 2 or 1 frame back, and it should look something like this. And then I'm probably gonna take this keyframe and grab it a little bit closer here. So it should look something like this now. Yeah. So now that that's done, what you want to do is just pre-compose these 2 clips, right? And go to your pre-composed layer. So this is it right here. And right here, you just want to add something called turbulent displace. So like right here, and set the amount to 0. And go where the zoom in peaks, like right here, and like jack it high to like some like probably like 400, and go a few frames in front to where it kind of ends, and just set it to something like 10. Now press U and then just easy ease all these keyframes and make a graph that looks something like this. And remember to add in motion blur again. So now it looks like this. That's a little bit too intense, so just take this keyframe and grab it a little bit closer. Okay, so it's a little bit too heavy, but if you like it like that, you could just keep it like that. But I'm just gonna set it to something like 90.